Hi everybody, I'm Chef Donna. Welcome to my kitchen, and today I'm going to teach you how to skin salmon fillets. Now you might be wondering, why would I want to do that at all? Well, a couple of reasons. One, salmon fillets, or excuse me, salmon skin is not terribly appetizing to most people. If you like it, that's great, keep it on there. My husband and I don't really prefer it as much. It's kind of tough, it's a little rubbery like the skin of most cold water fish, which it is. Second reason, which is the main reason I do it, is to save money. There's usually at least $1 upcharge per pound on salmon for skinless. Well, it only takes a second to do it yourself, especially on a whole fillet. So what I have here today is 3.5 pounds, 2 fillets of steelhead, which technically is a trout, but is negligible difference to salmon. So I bought these for $6.99 a pound. So I'm saving myself at least $3.50 by doing this. So I'm going to take the skin off this salmon. First I'm going to tell you right now, and then I'm going to show you because it's a pretty fast operation. So I'm right-handed. I work left to right. So I want to position my salmon on my board with my skinny tail end here at my left and the wider portion to the right. And I want it close to me here, not up here because of the angle where I'm going to have my knife. So then, speaking of knife, the knife I'm using today is a boning knife. It's flexible. You can also use something long and skinny like this carving knife. What you need to have is your knife be very sharp, and you just need it to be, the blade to be as wide or wider than your fillet. Naturally, because we're going to cut the whole way through this thing in one fell swoop. Okay, so let's get started. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is hold my end of my salmon with a paper towel because it's a gripper. It's going to hold it because it's slick. And so I'm going to grip it. I'm going to take my knife about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch in on the end of that tail at an angle. I'm going to cut through the flesh to, but not through, that skin. I'm going to turn my blade and I'm going to begin to cut down between the skin and the flesh. Okay? A couple very important things. I need to make sure that I'm tugging on my tail end this way and that I don't stop. And my knife blade needs to be completely level with my board and my fish. I'm not turning my blade up. I'm not turning my blade down. I'm going to come straight through. Okay? All right. Let's go. So you can see on this fillet here that there's some very spots where the meat is very thin and it tapers down quickly. I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. Here at my house, I find that much easier to do. I'm going to remove that before I start. That'll be the dog's bit. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hold the end of my salmon with my paper towel because it keeps it nice and stiff for me. Let me just grab it this way. All right. I've made my cut too, but not through my skin. Get a good grip on her here. There we go. And now I'm turning my blade. Okay? There. Cutting the whole way through. I'm tugging this way as I'm going to just cut smoothly through. Keep your eye on your knife, that your knife is not angled, that your knife is nice and flat. Whoops. All right. There we go. I've got my salmon skin. Discard that. And my fillet all ready for the freezer. I'll do this one. So you saw this only took me a couple of seconds. Same with this one. I'll portion into the freezer and save myself $3.50 in the process. There you go. Alrighty, you can find more at chefdonnaathome.com, where I've got recipes and how-tos and things to just make your life in the kitchen a little easier. And on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Donna at Home. Hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye-bye.